What a week, boys and girls. We've had the U.S. Marshals, KSP, LEX PD all on one guy. We've had, we almost lost the Sportsman Motel. Damn, I wish should have burned to the fucking ground. And I can hardly make this podcast recording because I keep jumping up to run into fucking wrecks. You're listening to WTF LEX, a production of OGM Podcast Network. Real events, real accountability, and real Lexington. Let's get it. So, I've seen one of my followers out, I think it was Tuesday. It was earlier this week, and we were discussing how she hadn't seen me post in a while and said, it's been kind of quiet, so I assume that means we're a little bit safer. Boy, did I fucking open that box. On Thursday, I woke my happy ass up. I went out to DoorDash. I actually slept in. I made one delivery over to the Valvoline Center and seen the helicopter out and cops absolutely fucking everywhere. And not just our normal Lexington bullshit. I mean, there were state boys, there was unmarked left and right. There was something serious going on. So, of course, my nosy ass is all up in it because guess what? That's what I do. No fucking caution tape, no nothing. I walked straight down the sidewalk just like you. I mean, it's a public sidewalk. You don't have it roped off. Guess what? I'm going. And obviously, one of them had to be a dumbass. Officer Barrett, badge number 56661. Yeah, that's 666, you evil fucker. He got a little butt hurt and tried to run me off, so I told him to do his job. I mean, it's on Facebook. You can see it. What's funny, he started roping it off, and I went right around in the back of the apartments. I walked the entire scene, seen at least 5 to 6 other officers just in that walkthrough and coming back that didn't say a word to me. You know, notice me, acknowledge me, whatever, head nod. It's all on video, not a word said. So I'm coming back. Here's Barrett staring like a motherfucker. Like, if he could have eye-fucked me any harder, I would have got off on it. But I asked him straight up. I said, is there a problem? No. That is his exact answer. No. Have a nice day. I said, I'm having a great day. How are you doing? Boy, he flipped a fucking switch. I mean, to me, I'm not sure what that statement, I don't understand where, maybe I was being a smartass in his eyes. I'm not sure, but to flip the switch like that and absolutely lose your fucking cool and push me. Next time, I'm going to flop like a dead fucking fish. I'm going to holler and scream and flop around like a dead fish and just act like you fucking killed me. Then you got my comment section going, he just barely touched you. Let me inform you that if you touch me or my cameras, that is an assault. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care what you think about it. The law says that's a fucking assault. If he has no lawful reason to push me, then guess what? Even if he has a badge and a gun, that's still assault. But regardless, good old Barrett, oh, he was so fucking tore up. Like, that kind of made my day. Like, I'd have probably walked through and got footage. I would have probably not even gone live for the hours that I went live on Facebook just because they wanted to try and claim that they're trying to keep me safe out of the line of fire, but I can stay 5 feet further down the parking lot and that's safe. Like, common sense evades some of these guys, and that's scary because they're supposed to be protecting us. I literally walked around the SWAT guys, the fucking state trooper that was there that was in charge making all the calls, telling Lexington Police to call in the paramedics so they could be staging. Like, he was making all the calls. He looked dead at me and was within 10 feet of me. Did not say a word to me. If it was that big a deal and I was interfering, you'd think the guy that was in charge would be like, yo, get that fucker out of here. But he'd also had to get out about, 20 fucking neighbors standing around out of there too. But after I had my incident with Barrett and cussed him up one side and down the other and basically told him a dumbass and walked all around his perimeter getting the exact shots that I wanted. I don't know basically he just gave me content. Like, if he'd have just let me do my thing, I'd have probably left. Like, in all seriousness, I went and made my money on DoorDash, whatever. But literally, he made me want to sit there and just watch it all. Well, that, and when the big equipment started rolling in, I was like, holy shit. But now, all that being said, let's actually get to the incident. Mr. Lamont Andrew, apparently, he got some serious fucking warrants. Actually, he's out on parole, so I guess he broke parole, probation. Apparently, U.S. Marshals and the parole and probation showed up. Some neighbors said 9, some said 9:30. It was between 9 and 9:30. So by the time I showed up, it was 3 hours into this incident at 12:30. So I bet there was 20, 25 units between Man o' War and halfway down Darby Creek right there, including the Kentucky State Police Bearcat SWAT vehicle. And then after I'd sit there and was filming for a while, they brought in a fucking Bobcat with like an 8-foot ram on it. I mean, that thing was mean looking. It plated on everywhere you could play, like bulletproof. Like, yeah, you ride that shit into war. But I found me a group of the neighbors that actually lived there, sat there right with them, and started going live stream. We literally watched them bring in the Bobcat, and they ripped out the fence around this fourplex. The single unit over there, they ripped the fence completely down. There was so much trash that you still couldn't see into the unit. They used the battering ram to eventually knock out both sliding doors. They were, at that point, they shooting pepper balls. I heard a flashbang. Like, they were all out trying to get this fucker. Then eventually, like, they moved the battering ram up, took the upstairs balconies, both of them. Took them out completely. Like, they destroyed that unit. I've got pictures of it afterwards, and like, yeah, good luck with that one. We were talking on the live stream about how I hate to be the fucking landlord, but apparently those are owned units, so hopefully it was him that owned it and not somebody else. Otherwise, somebody got really fucked in that situation. But I filmed the old buddy sitting in the back of the Bearcat doing the VR goggle drone. He literally flew it in the bottom of the house, like with a flashlight going up. You could see the flashlight upstairs, and then he come back out. Like, dude could fly a drone. That was pretty fucking impressive. I'm not even gonna lie. That was awesome. In between this, they're all getting on the loudspeaker and saying they have a dog. And I swear I was on live, and I swear it sounded like he said, "This is the Kentucky Federal Response Team. We have a dog. If you don't come out, you will be dead. You will be dead." But we figured out later it was bit. He just had him in a little accent. We didn't understand it completely, but it did sound like, "You gonna be dead, fool." And then at the very same time, they'd shoot him pepper balls, and "You are not being shot at. This is less than lethal. You are not being shot at." This whole time, me and the neighbors are like, "Is he actually fucking in there? Do they know he's in there?" Like, this is an awful lot of people to be like converging on one apartment, especially if he's not gonna fucking be there. Because I don't know, I don't think I've made a podcast about that one, but I was over off Winter Garden, right down the street from my house, for like 4 hours at a barricaded person. The dude ended up being in Hamburg shopping while they're over there with 15, 20 cop cars, drones, all this shit going, "So-and-so, come out. We have a warrant for your arrest." The guy wasn't even there. But now that was Lexington by themselves. And it's funny because Lexington was literally relegated to fucking parking. I'm telling you, like, the U.S. Marshals and the fucking state troopers were running the state troopers were running the show. That guy he was wearing a state trooper vest. I assume he was a state trooper, but he was in charge. You could tell he was making all the calls. Lexington over here blocking the roads, and after I got there 3 hours later, they started roping the shit off. I even told Barrett, I'm like, "Do your job." And you could hear it in the tone of his voice. He's like, I will, sir. I will. I know I should have, but I didn't. I was being a lazy fuck in my SUV. At like one point, I even left. I went home. I chilled. I was like, I don't know. I don't even think I'm going to see the end of this. I go back and the neighbors fill me in. They're like, "Oh, they shot off some more pepper balls." They was talking. They had his wife get on it, make a recording, and go down there and play over the loudspeaker as well. So they were in there, and I don't know if they did, like, in the post, I made a mistake. Like, I didn't see the comma. I just looked in the offender registry and found the guy, and I was calling him Andrew Lamont, but apparently his name was Lamont Andrew. But even the guy on the loudspeaker was like, Andrew Lamont. So obviously I thought his name was Andrew Lamont. So about I guess it was about 4:30. They started saying over the loudspeaker, "We see you in the attic. We know you're in the attic. Come out with your hands up and unarmed." We were like, dude, if he's in the attic, just bring the fire truck in. Fucking flood the attic. He's going to come out. Shit, you have literally gassed the living shit. At one point, they said it was gassed so bad they could not send the dogs in. Like, obviously, it's not affecting him. And they came out with some kind of poles. I'm not sure what the fuck that was. Never did figure it out, but it had a big apparatus on the end of it. It looked like you shove it through drywall, and it was CO2 or air powered to send pepper balls into the attic. Is the only thing that's what I assume. I'm probably completely fucking wrong there, but that's what it looked like. That's what we're going with. They came out like 2 or 3 times to reload that motherfucker and go back in. And then still, they went in, they were probably, I'd say there were 6 or 7 of them that went in, and they were in there for a good while. And even while they were in there, they went over the loudspeaker saying they could see him in the attic. They knew he was in the attic to come out. And eventually, we're sitting there, me and the neighbors, we're all just bullshitting, saying, surely they'll come out soon. Like, we didn't know if he was in there deceased. He'd already offed himself, OD'd on purpose. Like, there was all kinds of rumors floating around. We were trying to figure out who the fuck it was, what the fuck they were doing, because I'm sitting there talking with everybody that lives right across the street from this guy. And we're just, half of them are distracted over there talking, and sure as shit, I see them carrying this dude out hogtied, bro. He is fucking... 2 of them's got his arms, 1 of them's got his feet, and they take him directly into a waiting ambulance. So I'm like, oh, they fucked this guy up. Which at this point, if you've got 60 fucking people here and 25 fucking emergency vehicles, helicopters in the air, SWAT team, they had a rental truck with a trailer for the Bobcat. Like this was a fucking thing. And the news said it was like a 5.5 hours. I mean, if it started at 9:30, technically that was a fucking 8-hour standoff. Everybody might not have been there from the beginning, but if the U.S. Marshals were there, then somebody was there the entire time. So I took my happy ass around. Once again, I skirted the scene. I'm going to get my shots, okay? I'm going to do everything I can with minus getting arrested to get the fucking shots, because that's what I fucking do. It's fun. Fuck you. It's a challenge at this point. Plus, every one of them knows me. I mean, you at this point, for real, I'm in your fucking roll call. You are warned of me. Now, that being said, you go watch my fucking videos. I post video after video after video of wrecks, of fucking scenes, whatever. If they do not say anything to me, I do not say anything to them. Plain and fucking simple. If you're a smartass to me, and you're telling me you're going to trespass me with no fucking authority, with no lawful fucking reason to, then yeah, I'm going to become an asshole. I'm going to fucking say anything I want to say, because it is the freedom of fucking speech. First Amendment. Gotta love it. Gotta love my little fucking rants too, sorry. But I went around and I got him in the ambulance. I didn't see movement. I was like, this motherfucker might be dead. But the news crew said that, or the news the next day said that they had drug him out, and they had stated that he was transported to the hospital for exhaustion and dehydration. And dude, I was outside finding shade. It was warm. I can only fucking imagine how hot it was in that attic. He was literally probably passed out when they were yelling at him about, we see you, we see you. He probably couldn't see them because he's over there passed out from fucking heat stroke. And this whole time, everybody in the surrounding apartments cannot fucking leave. They're stuck in their house. One lady come out and she's like, I've got 3 kids at school. What? And then they were telling people how to get in, coming around the back, how I got in and all this. I'm like, yeah, just skirt around the back. You're good. That won't do it. Got them into where they needed to be, but you wasn't getting back out in a vehicle. You might be able to walk out, but that's about it. They were all pretty much trapped in there from at least when I was there, which was 12:30 till 5:30, 6 o'clock. They couldn't leave or do anything. You know what I'm saying? I did meet several of my followers. Thank you, everyone who follows me. Sorry ahead of time for the shit that I post. But apparently it ain't too bad, because I think we just hit 25K followers between Facebook and TikTok. So, hey, that ain't bad. That's more people than will fit in Rupp Arena. Take that into consideration. Like that fucking blows my mind that many people would follow my dumb redneck ass. But I'm forever grateful. But regardless, returning to what we were discussing, so the suspect turned out to be a 45-year-old. It was Lamont Andrew, like we talked about. I looked up, and he was basically they were violating his parole. I don't know why they were violating his parole, but he was on parole and probation for a fucking list of stuff, including charge 1, possession of controlled substance, first degree, first offense, cocaine. Offense 2, possession of a handgun by convicted felon. Offense 3, wanted endangerment, first degree. 4, fleeing and evading, first degree on foot. Offense 5, assault, third degree on a probation officer. So you can imagine that's probably why they brought in the fucking big dogs. They didn't want to catch another assault on a probation officer. And if I'm not mistaken, the only parole and probation, or the only parole vests I seen were a couple of women. Like, I'm all for equal rights and all that shit, but like, seriously, you're just seeing just women in the parole? I guess the U.S. Marshals were with them, I assume. Like, I guess that was the backup. Seems fucking odd to me. This guy is known to fucking attack parole officers, and yeah. I'm probably being sexist and an asshole, sorry. But with it being federal, I really don't know where to fucking look. I've looked on the Marshal site and I can't find anything. I don't know where you look to see what he violated, what he did, because they come that hard after somebody, you'd think he did some major fucking shit. All the neighbors, like, say it was a trap house, that there was always people in and out, and like when parole and probation went to serve the warrant, or well, U.S. Marshals went to serve the warrant, like, apparently people scattered like cockroaches. But hopefully one day we get the old Paul Harvey treatment and get the rest of the story. Now, if you get that reference, you're probably old and you're my fucking people. Now, after all that excitement, I did come home. I downloaded all the videos. Like, I literally have, I think it's 3 minutes. So that's over an hour on the little action camera that I've got that I downloaded. Not including my lives and the videos I record on my phone. So I've got hours and hours of coverage from the time they broke the windows out, the doors out, to shooting flashbangs, to pepper balls. Like, I got all that on live. I need to break it down and post some clips, because seeing that Bobcat roll through, that thing it was menacing. I'm not, like, we all stopped and like, oh shit, look at this. But look for more coverage that I'll post on that stuff. And I also filed the complaint and the FOIA request for any kind of body camera or any kind of CAD that he did on me. I'll guarantee you right now, nothing was fucking said, nothing was entered into the system, nothing at all. Just like the last time when I did the FOIA request, I'm going to get a return that said there's nothing exists on the incident. So once again, threatened to be arrested for trespassing, even though they could not trespass me. That's twice now, Lexington Police, you fucking retards. Learn the goddamn law. And for you that are like, oh, they know the law, then why the fuck is good old Gerg right here not been locked up? Why have they not been able to charge me with anything? Oh, because I'm not doing anything fucking wrong. Everything I do is protected by the Constitution. Well, we ain't ready to talk about that, obviously. Well, my comment section isn't, but it's great fucking entertainment. And once again, for those of you who know how social media works, you know that the haters fuel the income. It's simple as that. Like, I can post something that everybody agrees with, and we'll all talk a little bit, but you get some haters in there, oh, we're going to go back and forth. It's not just me and them. My comment section now gets it for me, and it's fucking amazing. Get 'em. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to our next subject. We're going to be here all damn night, and it's already late. I know it's not late for you. It might be. Hell, I don't know. But regardless, we almost lost a Lexington landmark this week. The Sportsman Hotel was on fire. Apparently, it turned out it was a fourplex behind it, but nonetheless, we almost lucked the fuck out, guys. We almost got rid of one of the trap hotels, or no-tail, motel, whatever you want to fucking call it. Can you imagine if the crackheads weren't there? How many fewer pedestrians hit on Winchester Road there would be? Every time there is a pedestrian hit, it is right there, right between Thornton's and fucking Sportsman. I'm not sure what drugs do to make you not look both ways before you cross the street, but apparently that is a big side effect. I honestly don't remember because my drug days were like in a small town, so we didn't really have to worry about crossing streets. We just crossed fields or something, you know. But yeah, and for those who, yeah, your boy has done enough for about 3 or 4 of us. Okay, like yeah, that my past is definitely not clean. That's why it's amazing to me that I can actually interact with the police now and not be over here cowering in the corner thinking I'm going to jail. Like, that's how bad it used to be. Like, I come home on weekends when I worked on the road and just eat acid all fucking weekend. Yeah. Imagine that shit. I got some stories from that shit. We'll get into that one day, actually, because there's some very cool fucking stories. Like, climbing water towers on acid. Cool. But that's neither here nor there. That could be an entirely different podcast. But no, I got several messages from several different people sending me several different pictures and videos, and I drove by and got some video myself. I was praying that it burnt to the ground. That is terrible for anybody to fucking say about anything, but anybody that knows the Sportsman or Bryan Station Inn, there's several still left that are fucking trap house. The one over on Versailles Road, I don't know what that one's called, but it's on Versailles Road. There's several that are, if you want some dirty, disease infested, yeah, those are your spots. And you will find them abundantly at those spots. And damn it, I thought we almost got rid of one, man. We got so close. The first message I answered, I was like, well, somebody dropped the crack pipe. And then literally see the comment section on the news, and that was a running theme. So, I mean, it's not like the place has a reputation or anything, you know? No, I mean, obviously it'd be terrible if that place burnt to the ground. I also woke up that morning to several messages about 5 o'clock in the morning. Greg, tagged on the news, fucking posts and stuff. It is hilarious. The news will show pictures of blue lights and say, the cops are over here doing this. We don't know anything yet, but we'll update you. And never update you. What a fucking letdown, guys. But people are tagging me in the comments saying, hey, Greg, we need the real news. Come on, wake up. And everybody knows I'm a second shifter. That early morning, I'm gonna have to find somebody to partner with that can do the fucking morning shift. That one apparently was somebody, it was a non-life-threatening gunshot wound is what I had read or something. They had been shot on Boysenberry Street or something like that. Fucking and drove themselves over to Manchester Street, where they called the law and ambulance and everything got help. And then I think it was the next day that somebody was stabbed in the very, very similar location right off Price Road. They were attempted to steal a car and was stabbed. I don't know if it was like connected, if it's the same people. Like, that's an awful weird coincidence. So if you're DoorDash and you're out just driving around late at night, avoid Price Road and the trailer park over yonder. I mean, they've got literally 8 fucking flock cameras on the entrances. If you ever go by there, look, they literally have one as you go out and as you come in of the trailer park. Like, seriously, like, and it literally says criminals will be prosecuted. Like, you as a trailer park are going to decide who's the criminal and prosecute? Like, what? But even with the flock cameras, like, the Friday morning shooting suspect has not been found. And then Saturday morning, when the guy who caught the guy trying to, basically, from what I can understand, the guy walked up on him trying to steal his car and confronted him and got stabbed. And then the victim had to be taken to the hospital, and they didn't get, there's no suspect arrested in that. And the shooting supposedly happened on Boysenberry, and I'm telling you, there is fucking cameras. There's flock cameras in and out of Boysenberry, 100%. I mean, if we're gonna have to tolerate the intrusion in our privacy, at least they could fucking solve some crime here, guys. Jeez. So other than that, I've been pretty much filming wrecks all damn week. Y'all need to fucking pay attention. Like, how we have so many rollover wrecks in this town is fucking amazing. I've literally filmed 2 tonight. Filmed a 3-car wreck on Maxwell and Upper. There was an SUV that hit the construction fucking sign. The one with the big, like, light up sign with the messages out by fucking Jacobson Park, took that bitch out. Look for I'm getting ready to make the video and post it. I've already posted the Upper and Maxwell wreck and the one on Harrisburg Road that was on its fucking lid. Like, in a straight stretch, the front, let's see if it's laying up there, it had to be the passenger wheel, completely gone, front wheel, laying on its lid in the middle of the fucking Harrisburg Road. Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I'd love to see some of these traffic cameras on these accidents. It'd be fucking craziness. You're talking about good content. Jeez Louise. And not a soul transported to the hospital. Nobody injured whatsoever. The one out on, it was technically they call it Athens, Boonesboro. It's Richmond Road. Technically, I didn't see anybody transported from that one either. Like, we're rolling shit over, we're not getting hurt. I mean, I guess that's a bonus. But y'all scaring the shit out of me. My kid just started driving, and I hit me all you want. You know what I'm saying? My kid gets hit, and I'm gonna lose my shit. Because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be one of you assholes on your phone not paying attention, running a red light or some shit. But let's just hope that we never have to cross that fucking bridge. Now, I guess we need to go ahead and wrap this one up. We're about double what we normally make these episodes, but there's just so much shit to talk about, and I hadn't been in here in a while to sit down and rant, because that's all this is. I just rant. You guys get the 2 or 3 that listen to it. You guys are fucking troopers. I'm sure probably some of it might be my haters just saying this dude's a stupid mother. Let's talk about that for just a second before we kill it off. Because the haters, they are kind of the loudest sometimes in the comment section. Let me give you all a piece of advice. Don't fucking listen to what anyone has to fucking say about you. Not anyone. Even if your significant other does not believe in you, fuck that shit. You do you. You do what you like to do. As long as it's not illegal, as long as you ain't hurt nobody, you do you. Like, I don't give a fuck if... Dude, I have ADHD and fucking I collect baseball cards. I build lowriders. I'm a fucking middle-aged white guy. Like, I don't fit the fucking bill. Like, I shouldn't... Yeah, no. I am me. I fucking go around filming fucking scenes. I go up. If cops fuck with me, I'll fuck with them right back. I have no problem with that. And I will take the hate all day long. I love it. It does not matter to me. You cannot phase me. You can say anything. Dude, I did meth for 2 fucking years and have no goddamn teeth in my head. I have dentures. I have been on every drug you can imagine except for heroin. Like, I have a past where I have conquered all in my life, okay? I am not scared to fuck. You can call me anything you want to call me. I will take it, and I'll probably laugh in your face and dish it right back, because fuck yeah, let's get it. And now you can ask anybody. I'm a hell of a friend when it comes to it. If I'm your friend, by God, I'll do anything for you. And to the detriment of myself, I always tell people I give everybody an equal opportunity to fuck me over, and most people fucking do. And I've learned a lot of lessons from it, but it's not going to change who I am. Never am I going to change, no matter. You can call me stupid, ignorant, moron, whatever you want. Like, you've seen the comment sections if you're any type of fan of mine or follower. And it's getting to the point now where I don't even have to respond. Like, my followers will respond for me. And not that I need it, but I mean, I do get in trouble with Facebook, so maybe I do need it. But on that note, let's get this shit wrapped up, and I'm going to take my ass in here and go to bed because I am old, fat, and tired. On that note, what the fuck, Lex? This podcast is a proud member of the OGM Podcast Network. You can follow me on Facebook at Old Gerg Media, TikTok at Old Gerg Media, same at YouTube, and we also have oldgergmedia.com. So go give us a follow, a like, rate us on your favorite podcast catcher. Hook us up, man. But as always, thank you for listening to OGM Podcast Network.